Welcome back to the Last Remnant video walkthrough. 100% completion, low BR run. We're getting back into some subquests here. We're doing 3 again this time. We're going to accomplish a whole lot. We're going to get rid of some of the dead weight following us around here and get some new guys in our group to replace the ones that are not so great. First quest is a single soul, and we get it from Ragu. Wow, he's really late. Where did he go? Oh, hello there. Sorry, I'm a little out of it. You see, it's almost the anniversary of my sister's death. Every year I like to bring flowers to her grave to mark the occasion. Those flowers, animachias, only grow in the furthest depths of darkened forest. I'm not very strong and can barely get through the forest alive, but a few years ago this guy offered to pick them for me, and he's been doing me the favor ever since. It's taking him an awful long time to come back for the flowers this year, though. I'm getting worried that something happened. I'm running out of time. We've just met, but can I ask you a favor? Can you find him for me? Sure, I've got the time. You'll go? Thank you. I'm Ragu, by the way. But, whatever her name is, we're going to be able to recruit him, her, soon. I'm not sure if it's male or female. Our problem, and I think I mentioned in the last video, or the one before that, is we don't have enough casters to form our own little group. And so that's going to be remedied after we get through with some of these quests. The Darkened Forest has this fog. It's kind of a pain in the ass for us to see, but that gets taken away by the story events, main story events, so you don't have to deal with that. Yay, a map. The frogs can occasionally be hard to dodge, but there's nothing really in here other than the frogs jumping at you. You can pretty much take a leisurely walk. Oh ho, here's our guy. I must ask a favor of you. I've not much time. These flowers are for a young fellow in Celopales named Ragu. Will you take them to him? And he gives us animaniacs, whatever they're called. Ooh. Sweet mother of God, this fight was hard. Or it just seemed hard to me. I had the worst luck. Oh, here's one of the problems. See, our guys sometimes have like mystic and combat art options. They only get 5 options, and so if you've got mystic and combat and they're like there, it's taking up one of the slots. If I'm never going to use mystic arts on a group, I don't want them to have mystic arts, so it will free up that slot. Let me talk strategy here for a second. Although I don't know if you should listen to my strategy, since I died like 10 times trying to kill these guys, but you just don't want to attack the godwoods right away. They should be last. I don't even think they'll engage you until you kill the other guys first, but you want to definitely gang up on one guy. Yeah, see, the godwoods are on standby. Alright, so we want to kill these Abaddons, these frogs, as soon as possible. And we got a res here, so we'll move on to the vultures, and oh, nice little res. Yes, heal. I just didn't get many options to heal while doing this battle, for whatever reason. But to our low BR3 or whatever we are, these guys have a ton of hit points. We're just not doing enough damage to kill them that fast. Okay, gotta knock these guys out. Pile up on the vultures. Hopefully this round will be it. Nobody dies. Once the godwoods get in there, they kill everything. They just spray some godwood banaka on you that just kicks your ass to the ground. They can kill you, take your group from full hit points to dead in a single round. We just need more hit points. Okay, and that's it for them. Boston's gang is dead. And okay, Dave got his machine up, which is probably the only reason why I won this fight. And it's kind of unfortunate. You don't want any of your guys to be dead at the end of the fight. They won't get their skills up if you're dead at the end of the fight. If they get rezzed right at the end, then they'll get their skills for the whole fight. But if they're dead at the end of the fight, that's it. And I've got to hit before they do. If they spray me 3 times and I'm dead, that's it. So yay, David killed him. But since David's group's the only one up, not many skill ups here.
I must grow stronger.
Okay, just Emma. Some okay drops. I want you to note the numbers of ... these guys say in the dialogue. His body is cold. There appears to be a letter in his pocket. Hello, what's this? As death creeps closer, I write my last thoughts in this journal and hope that someone finds it. Every year I come to Darkened Forest to pick flowers for a young man. I must atone for my sins for letting curiosity get the best of me and using ancient powers to play with people's souls. However, my biggest sin is hiding the fact that truth from him, from his eyes. Ragu, I'm sorry. That accent was ... Your sister is now ... If only I had the courage to tell him the truth. The only way for him to rid myself of guilt. Should I have told him about the goddess statue? I hope my choices did not cause him and his sister further suffering ... The words are faded and cannot be made out. It's probably just more dots. Oh, who's this? Kate. That's not Ragu. Looks like Ragu. My brother sent you, didn't he? Go back and tell him to forget about me. Okay. You got them? Rush, thank you so much. Just in time, too. So did you find ... question mark? ... Oh, I see ... I was afraid of the monster ... I actually didn't know him very well. I never knew he was willing to bring me these flowers, such a dangerous place. I wish I had gotten to know him better. He seemed like a good man. Well, I should be off. I should visit her grave before the day ... What? You saw a woman who fits Kate's description in the depths of the Darkened Forest? That's ridiculous ... How is that possible? Thank you for the tip. I'll look into it right away. Come around to the guild if you ever need some help. I'm not the best fighter, but I'll do whatever I can. Goodbye. Hey, there's 5 grand. Hey, and the quest completed. So we can now recruit Ragu, and we certainly will. Always a good addition to the party. He is, sorry. Ragu is a caster. And so he's going to help make up our new caster party. Blam! 12k.
I'll give it my all.
Alright, that wraps up this first subquest. And we'll be moving on to the next one. Actually, the dialogue tends to do a lot of ... Hey, David wants the commander's rapier. Yeah, you can have it. Loki wants a premier bracelet. No, you can't. We don't want to give it to him because he's not one of our permanent guys, and so it would just be giving away 11 grand to somebody we're not going to have in the party anymore. But now we're going to continue on to the merchant here to buy some resurrection items. Since we've got somebody who can res, we'll get these leaves here, which will allow us to bring our guys back from the dead during battle. So we need to head to the Selplays pub here and speak to Baron Nielsen. This quest, this is a 2-parter. So we'll be talking to this Nielsen guy again. My wife has been gone for ages. She's most likely gone to see the Leaford again. She does this to me all the time. Young man, might I ask a favor? My wife has wandered off to the Ivory Peaks. Bring her back and I will reward you. Sure, why not? Thank you, young man. Off with you. The Dreaming Rose has started. Hey, an eyeball. Alright. I know it goes without saying, but I'll say it anyway, that we're doing the thing where we don't engage any mobs. We don't have to. But all of these quests have a boss in it. We're done with the quests that have no fighting, for the most part. Last time we were in this zone, we were just running through it to open up another zone on the other side. We don't come here that often, and it's kind of upsetting because it's kind of neat canyon. It's one of the few places that these bull guys are in large quantities. Bullfighters, I think they are. And this Leah Fort up here, it's called on the wall, is a remnant. One of the 5 remnants that we can unlock with the Stone of Marshall that we got earlier when we did the Namel Nerum quest and rescued Mom. Violet, let's return to Celipalace. Your husband is sure to have sent some goons after you. Gabriel, I don't know what to do. The Gillsbury family treasure was taken and now stands surrounded by filthy monsters. Calm down, Violet. The Leah Fort's grandeur is still as apparent as before. Who's there? He sent you, didn't he? I didn't expect such a large party. Oh, they're not with me. And they're not indigenous to this zone either. Landworms and there's vile lizards. Yeah, this is a joke. This fight is a joke after the last one. We still have to contend with mystic art options popping up when we don't want them to. We're going to get those to go away later by turning them off. For each of your guys, you can turn on and off their abilities, and we're just going to turn off the mystic arts for all our fighters, so they will only get combat options in combat, which is good. It gives them more options, better chances to do more damage. Wow, that's over already? We're still BR3. Yeah, well, this is one of the very first questions, probably why it's much lower level, or at our level.
Got it.
Congrats, Paulson. Gillsbury used to own this area, but as soon as it came under Celipalace rule, the land quickly... Many moved to Celipalace. The Duke of Cubine forced me to wed Nielsen in hopes... I will not let anyone sully the Gillsbury name, and I will not remain married to that pompous fool. Violet, I know why you do this, but you have to take action a different way. I know you understand me, but why do you always stop me from doing what I think is right? I'm just worried about you. Let's return to Celipalace for now. ... You're right. Let's go back. Thank you. Violet has finally returned to me. Although she's kept herself locked in her room since she came back. I understand her frustration regarding her family situation, but she must understand... Enough of my ramblings. Here's your promised reward. Copper. Till we meet again. Alright. We're gonna step out here in order to come back in and talk to the guy again. It seems weird, but the guy just won't reset his conversation unless we do. Hope he's still there. Aha! My wife has disappeared again. I have a bad feeling this time, though. I know she's been seeing that man. I just hope he's not using her, filling her head with nonsense. Ah, young man, I believe I know where my wife is. Will you check her up on her for me? Sure. She's in the depths of the Gaston Caves. You must hurry. And we now accepted When the Rose Blooms, which is part 2 of this two-parter. Gabriel and Violet are off at the very dead end of this zone. Something happened when we came in here just now. Is a new area opened up called the Canal of Repentance, which we weren't able to get to before. It's right behind where we fought the kidnappers with Blockter, I believe, in the very first or second quest. We're able to go back there by that waterfall and continue on through the caves. It's pretty deep. It's not super tough avoiding those first guys, but these amoebas slash ghosts, whatever, I call them ghosts because they look exactly like ghosts, but apparently they're amoebas. They're just, they're very Pac-Man ghost looking things. And you'll notice I'm passing these things on the ground. I've been doing it the whole game. You probably don't want to do that. They have all sorts of nice items that will be necessary for doing weapon upgrades and such for you and your party. I just pass them because it saves time. It cuts down on the video time, not mining stuff and not picking stuff off the ground. But yeah, we'll be walking over those. But I'm not here to tell you what to do. You live your life how you want to live your life. You want to loot the stuff on the ground, that's great. That's I'm all for it. I want to support you. Okay, we're over halfway there. We haven't had to use time shift, which is good. It's only ever really dangerous when I hit the time shift. Back here, there's also a world teleporter we're gonna run by, if only to show you where it is. So if you do run all the way back in this cave, you don't have to walk all the way back out. Yeah, to the left here is a teleporter and a fly following me. Transporter. Alright, and down the other path is a cutscene in the end of the cave. Gabriel just doesn't have any luck in love the entire game. This is just the beginning of his troubles. But he has a lot of luck in combat, so we're going to look forward to having him in the group for the rest of the game. In fact, we get them as a guest union, I believe. Oh, I didn't notice. I just passed a treasure chest on the left there. I don't know why I didn't pick it up. Maybe there was nothing useful in it. Should I have stopped her? Of course! Of course! You don't even know what happened. Violet is planning something horrible. She's going to assassinate the Duke of Cuban. I love her. I know what the situation is with her family. How could I stop her? I suggest a rumor of assassination would suffice. I know where she's gone. Will you help me stop her? Sure, I'm game. Let's hurry to sell plays. I hope we get there in time. We're being attacked. What's going on? I have no idea. A trap. No, it can't be. All right, we've got some wyverns, 2 wyverns and 2 vile lizards, or 2 wyverns, vile lizard, and some masticores. The wyverns have excessively high hit points at this stage, so if possible, it'd be nice to destroy the little guys first. It's almost always a good idea to go by height when you're deciding which mobs to fight. Almost always height is a good indicator. Yeah, if we were to concentrate on the wyverns specifically and ignore the little guys would just slowly rape us from behind and probably kill us while our attention was on the big guy. But we got to get rid of this trash first. We also have the guest unions with us, so this is going to be a relatively easy fight. This becomes relatively early in the game. It's nowhere near as bad as the first quest we did, A Single Soul, where the mob could bring you from 100% to 0% in one turn. We're still kind of battling with having Mystic and Combat Arts available at the exact same time.
Keep it together.
Not giving us too many choices on what to do. In fact, a number of times here, I see like people who should be doing combat maneuvers, like Loki, should be all combat, but I saw him shoot some lightning bolt or something, and he shouldn't be doing that. We're getting our heels on. The magic phrase we're looking for when selecting our options is keep your hit points up. And be nice when Gabriel and Violet can join us for good here soon. Yeah, keep your hit points up. Always the way to go. No, don't look at another union. Keep your hit points up. Keep your hit points up. And, okay, I see why Loki was probably casting, is that we're choosing Mystic Arts for that group because it's got Pages in it, but it's also got Loki in it because we don't have enough casters, and it's forcing Loki to cast spells if he's got them. Like that. But yeah, in these boss fights, it's all about keep your hit points up. You don't want to have to step out of combat to heal yourself. If you can stay in combat while dealing damage, just stay in combat while healing yourself, then that's the place you want to be. These Manticores are still alive? Okay. Not for long. Alright, we got half a wyvern. A little less. Here's Cademan showing his goods. He's just got two giant weapons, one in each hand. And they get really nice looking when they're fully upgraded. Alright, all that's left is a third of a wyvern. And put everybody on it, and that's a done deal. That should wrap up this combat. This quest is going to open up a guild for us and sell a place, the Sword of the Three Realms, which is going to allow us access to more recruits and some guild tasks. It's definitely a required quest. Still battle rank 3. Hell yeah, alright. Okay, so through the whole video we didn't gain a level. Nice.
There's still plenty of power left in
Some
these
nice skill ups.
bones.
Stat ups, sorry. Stat up. I don't know why we don't split the wyvern there. Might as well. Violet Jules-Bear Nielsen, you have done Celipale well. You risk your life to defend Celipale, and I cannot express enough gratitude for your actions. What do you mean? Violet, your actions will be forever carved in the history of Celipale. The Jules-Bear name will never be forgotten. Duke Cubine. I know that you were very little when your homeland was taken from you. You must have thought it barbaric. However, the Jules-Bear were on the verge of being no more. For economic and militaristic reasons, there was no choice but to be taken in by Celipale. Your father trusted me with everything. The Jules-Bear history, its honor, your happiness. Wait, that monster. What are you up to? You're free to go now. You can't even keep Violet from endangering herself. Violet is my wife. It is my duty to make her happy. Nielsen. You treat her like dirt. You don't know how to make people happy. You have no idea how much she... ... Gabriel, stop! I was never unhappy, Nielsen. He just has a hard time expressing himself. What? Yeah, you just get out of there, Gabriel. It's everybody's going batshit crazy. The Duke of Cubine handled things quite impressively in the face of danger. Violet and I have been conversing more and more. She frequently leaves the house, though. I'm sorry, man. If you see her around, treat her kindly. This is just a token of my appreciation. Take it. 2,000 gold. Oh, you're too generous. It's a very exclusive guild behind the pub. I'm sure you put in a good word. I can't thank you enough for helping me. And that wraps up When the Rose Blooms. And we will be heading to that guild. We'll be wanting to pick up some more party members. We'll be doing that right now. We've hopefully got the money to recruit whoever we want. We're going to take Gabriel. He is one of our final 18. And he's a welcome addition to the group. He's one of our combat guys. And we keep him the entire game. He's got a sword and a shield, which I think eventually upgrades to a soul shield, which is a unique shield that gives you a nice defense ability. Okay, Violet. 14k. That's not bad. That's not bad. We need to get rid of some of the dead weight, like I said earlier. We're going to get rid of Boston's union there, and we're going to make a union for Pages in the third one. Okay. So we want Rush, McGrady out. Cademan in. Yes, you're welcome. Welcome to join, Cademan. Darian, good to have you. Alright, David's group's good. No.
I shall strive to do
We're going to take
best.
Emma out, and don't ask why. I said don't ask why. Put Boston in there to round that out. Alright. Now our fourth group, we've got Pages in the lead. He's able to learn Arcana, so we'll want him in as a leader. Nora, Violet, and Ragu. Nice. Now we're going to fix the other problem we had in these videos where people had combat arts and mystic arts. So for our combat guys, we're going to turn off mystic arts like Invocation, Evocations for Cademan. We don't want him to cast that. We want him to fight like a badass. Turn the potions off.
The world revolves around me.
Herbs, gonna turn lotions off for Darian.
Checking my stats, huh?
Lecter doesn't have any mystic arts at the moment. David, we turned the invocations off for, but some people played David as a mystic guy, and I don't. But you may choose to. It's he can do either one, and neither one quite very well. All right, so we're all set. We won't be getting those conflicting messages in battle, which is good. We're all done, and that's the 3 subquests. We still maintained our low BR, so I think we succeeded. Yes, Cademan, we want you to have the Premier Bracelet. And people are going to ask for stuff to upgrade their weapons, which we're not so concerned about. Not concerned about it at all. Okay, we'll see you in the next video.